Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dope discussions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruption. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion.
It is real in the field. Anyway, you all, we are here impromptu style in the evening. I know you all are probably caught off guard because we usually go live earlier in the day, but now it's later in the day. But nonetheless, I appreciate you all for being here. Y'all go ahead and like the video, share the video, and subscribe because we got to get into it. Now, do y'all remember when we touched base on this? We had a upload. It was an upload that we did. It went viral as well. I think it got over 100 and something thousand views on it. But in that video, it highlighted how a lot of men are checked out and done, and how by 2030, a lot of the women will be left to fend for themselves. They won't have men. They won't have relationships. They won't have the families that they're looking for. And it is because a lot of men are, first things first, flying out and going overseas, or second off, a lot of men are just absolutely done. It doesn't matter if they are going overseas, staying in the States. Women are just not up on their priority list like that. And so I want to go ahead and replay that video for you all because I need y'all to understand what's going on. A lot of these women are extremely pressed. They are extremely alarmed, and they understand that we are dealing with men that are prioritizing their peace, their happiness, their purpose over women. And no longer can we afford to front and pretend like we're unbothered and we don't care. We absolutely do care because we're realizing that we do need you all, right? Not only do we need you all in the sense of I need a protector, I need a provider, I need somebody that is going to hold me down and help me to rest in my femininity. Not only do we need you all for those things of that sort, but also it is in our nature, right, as women, to have a man to share our love, to share our lives. Like, it is something that is embedded into us as beings, right? That tells us that we need to have men to be a part of our lives. Now, I understand that we live in a world to where we are a little bit GMO. Okay, I'm not even going to say a little bit. We are a lot GMO. Okay, we are genetically modified, modern day females, and we are not in our natural organic states. And it is causing a lot of us to be delusional and confusional and actually go out believing that, oh, I don't need no man and I don't want no man. And I'm going to go over there with them real women and build our own community of real women because we really don't need these men. Do you have that? Yes. But let's be clear, you all, and let's peep the game. In a lot of instances, what we're starting to see is women have to come with grips with the reality of, hold on now, this is bothering me on a deeper level. What is it? Why is it that I can have all of the quote unquote success in the world? Why is it that I can have all of these degrees? Why is it that I can have all of these real women vacations and trips and I'm not feeling up to par? I'm feeling a void. What's going on there? And a lot of us, unfortunately, have to face the rude reality of is because instinctively your nature tells you that you need a man to be a part of your life. You need to be a part of his life. You need to be able to love somebody, show them care. Just share your experience with people. Like that's just innately what we're designed to do and be, and you can't escape that no matter how much money you have, no matter how many vacations you take, no matter how many real women you go out to bars with. Like certain things, it's just what it is. And so unfortunately a lot of us are learning that the hard way, and it is causing us to ask questions. Hold on, y'all. We can hit 300. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. DB says women are pressed. Who the F cares? Well, unfortunately, a lot of men out there feel the same way that DB feels. Oh, now you're pressed. Oh, now you're in your feelings. Oh, now you're worried. Oh, now you want to do better. Too bad. So sad. Who cares now? Move around. And I hate that for y'all. I hate that for y'all. I really, really do. But let's go ahead and, refreshing you all's memory as far as what's going on right now. Because like I said, a lot of women are being slapped upside their head with this rude reality check of, hey, I'm going to be asked out. I'm not going to have somebody to provide, protect, lead, teach. I'm not going to be able to share my life with somebody, start families. I'm not going to have an opportunity to do any of that, right? Even in today's climate, you all, where the prices are sky rocketing through the roof and we can barely afford to take care of ourselves, like even in that time, right, we still innately desire to share our lives, to have families, all of that. You know what I mean? So for example, even if you want to put off children or not have children, well, still in our nature as women, we're designed and programmed to want a man at the very least. So with us not having that, that's really shaking us up. But let's go ahead and replay this. And I'm going to get into another level to the conversation in a minute. See, a lot of y'all messed up, and now y'all are asking these men for guidance and help and instructions and solutions. But by this time, it's too late. And I'm going to explain why it is too late. But let's get into it. I hope this plays.
So what do you suggest the women in the West do?
Can y'all hear that? Put a 2 in the chat if you all can hear that. I'll wait for my 2s before I let it play. Could you all hear that audio? Put a 2, please. Yeah, a lot of men are being extremely selfish, but it's not coming from a place of just pure selfishness and pure disdain and resentment. It's not coming from that place at all. A lot of men are operating in the energy of selfishness for protection. Okay, I see the 2s, and we're going to get into it. All right. Like the video. We can't hit 400.
So what do you suggest the women in the West do if everyone's advice is for men in the West to look elsewhere for a wife? What happens to all the women in the West then?
Well, that one study we referenced was said by 2030 or something, 50% of women will be without a man. So that's the direction we're heading, because the men that are looking for those traditional values are starting to go overseas. And then the other half of the men are just checking out completely. They don't want to deal with women at all. So this is going to be a big issue that women are going to deal with in the future as their options dwindle.
Now look at Home Chick's face. This is the face of defeat. This is the face of I messed up. This is the face of, oh damn, is it too late? This is the face of regret, remorse. A lot of these women are realizing, damn, these men, they really are done. And it's looking like there will be no good men left. But why is it that way? Why is it that way? Y'all laughing, but I'm serious. Why is it that way? What made us reach this point of what seems to be no return, right? To where men are not returning back to America to wife you up, to where men are not returning back to marriage and settling down and trusting women, to where men are not returning to wanting to love you, settle down with you, provide, protect. What has pushed us to this extreme measure? I'll tell you. What pushed us to this extreme measure and this point of what seems to be no return is us. Sorry, homegirl. You should have been asking these questions way back when. I'm sorry, homegirl. You should have been changing your behavior the first go round when the men actually gave a damn. And I'm not talking about just any old guy. I'm talking about authentic men. Those men that we need to be with. Y'all ignored them. Y'all brushed them off. You completely dismissed their request. You talked badly about them. And a lot of them, I'm going to be honest, a lot of them were even reaching so low to the point of begging you to act right. They were reaching and stooping so low as to not even have standards at all. They were reaching and stooping so low just to have a woman, just to have access to X, that men were saying, okay, I'm just going to tolerate and accept whatever she offers, whatever she gives me. Y'all had those opportunities. Men already gave you ample opportunities to clean it up. You didn't. You thought that the men would remain down on their knees forever, begging you like Jodeci. Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging, baby. The days of Jodeci are done. So, yeah, she's sitting there like, oh my God, like, so what do you think that we should do? Like, so what do we do? Like, for the women that are still here, like, what do we do? Like, if all the men are going overseas, and like, what do we do if like all the men are just like checked out and done? Like, what do we do? I don't know. How about take your ass back in time to where we was telling y'all exactly what we needed when we gave a damn to tell you? How about you would have changed your behavior way back then? Maybe then, ma'am, you can go back into a damn time machine and take those notes, and then you'll have all the answers. But the thing about it is, even if you do travel back in time and you take all the notes and you say, oh, okay, well, the men want submission. The men want respect. The men want cooperation. The men want love. The men want reciprocation. The men want support. The men want you to shut the fuck up sometimes. The men want good sex. The men want you to be in shape. The men, like, if you do, bitch, go into a time machine, go back into time and take all of the damn notes as far as what men wanted from you, required from you way back when they gave a damn to tell you, because they actually wanted you back then. Even if you take all those damn notes and then you time lapse your ass back to the damn future, and now you want to be a good woman and a submissive wife, and now you want to cook clean, never smell like onion rings, and now you want to go to the gym, and now you want to comb your damn head, and now you want to be respectful, and now you want to reciprocate, and now you want to appreciate. Even if you do all of that now, guess what? It's so damn bad. The men don't care. That's first things first. And then second off, they don't believe you. It's that bad. Oh, she's just saying this and doing this because she's trying to finesse. Oh, she's just wanting to clean her act up now because she's desperate and alone and she's seeing the future is looking real grim. Oh, she's just doing this now because she needs help. She needs a pappy for her kids. Come on now. Even if you are, let me even go here and we can't hit 500. I'm going to need my 400 on them likes. Even if you actively, truly, genuinely, wholeheartedly put into motion all of those things that the men were asking for way back then, and not even asking, the men were actually begging y'all. Let's be clear. Even if you did all of that and you genuinely were a woman trying to put into practice all of those things that men were looking for, it would be in vain because guess what? The men still don't trust you. They still don't believe you. And now men are just checked out and done and they don't want you anyway. So it don't even matter if you are genuine with the shit. That's how bad y'all have fumbled. But we're going to get into why. Why are the men so checked out now? Why are the men so selfish now? Why are the men so indifferent and cutthroat now? Why don't the men care anymore? Why aren't the men listening? I'm going to tell you. Because it starts with your ass.